Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. My boyfriend of 2 and a bit years cheated on me. Quick note, I do have dyslexia and just cannot spell in general. So I'm sorry for the spelling and grammar mistakes. Like the title says, I got cheated on by my boyfriend of 2 and a bit years. So me and my ex had some sort of falling out where we had hardly spoken to each other over text. Cannot for the life of me remember what it was about, but anyway, the cheating took place sometime after Boxing Day, before New Year. We decided to make up just after the New Year, and I had been on the phone with him a couple of times since we had made up. A week goes by and I got asked if I wanted to play on the PlayStation with his friends, to which I agreed. Normally after playing on the PlayStation with everyone, I'd call my boyfriend, to which I did the exact same this time. He said he had something he needed to tell me, but it needed to be in person. Obviously my brain was going a million miles an hour, thinking he's done some drugs again like he had once in the past. Nope, I couldn't be any more wrong. He said he'd done something bad to tell me and went on to say he cheated. I asked in what way and he said he'd slept with someone. I cried and hung up. A couple of days passed and I eventually get his side of the story. He works in a charity shop, not a well-known one, and this woman came in looking for a bookshelf, to which he helped her with. A couple of days later he got told he was working on the delivery van, and funny enough hers was one of the deliveries. He was asked to text her to let her know that they would shortly be arriving with the bookcase, which is how he says is how he had her number. I'm guessing it's a couple days later that he has a bad day at work. He went out for a walk. Ended up in a pub, got drunk, confined on his little walk. It then started raining and he needed the toilet. He realized that he was near her, so texted her, asked if he could use the toilet. She said yes. Obviously he went in and didn't come back out. He claims she kissed him first, so he reacted and kissed her back, then stopped kissing her. Then she started, and he was too drunk to realize he was having sex. When he did realize, he ran out of there. Questions I did ask and got the same response: I don't know. Why would you go to a stranger's house to use the toilet? Why would a stranger let you inside their home in the first place? Why did you go to a bar when you never drink? I also asked the more serious question: were you sexually assaulted or rode? And to which he said no, because he knew it was happening just to drunk. After getting this information and getting told her first name, I set off on a mission to find her, as there are massive holes within his story and I would like to know her side. I wasn't mad at her, cause I highly doubted she even knew I was with him. I couldn't find her on any platform, so sort of just gave up looking. So I broke up with him and organized a day to go collect my things a week later from his. Let's just say I went over to his and didn't come home until the next day. I continued to go over to his house about 2 times afterwards as well, but stayed broken up as I told him it would take a lot for me to trust him again. I noticed he was in Instagram a lot more than usual as well. So I knew what I was going to check his phone last time I was at his, and I did when he was asleep. I found out he had been messaging a friend, clearly flirting with her and asking her did she sleep naked. I took screenshots of some of their conversations. When he woke up we had a massive fight about it, cause apparently it was just a casual conversation. Anyway, I found the girl's number he cheated on me. My best friend rang her for me the next day. We were able to get her side of the story, and obviously, like I had predicted, she had no idea about me. She kept apologizing and my best friend said the girl was absolutely lovely on the phone. Her side of the story: when she was finished with her purchase, he walked her home. He got her number and had been texting a lot, flirting on. He then told her he'd been single for years. A couple days later he shows up to her house uninvited with booze and he kissed her. On the 30th they slept together. The next day she tries texting him, to which he blocked her number. I forgot to point out I stopped at his for a night or two after Boxing Day. He tried to have sex with me, but it felt like he was only wanting to do it because he was bored, so ended up shutting that down. Then he cheats on me. Obviously he's claiming everything she said to be lies, but I honestly don't know what reason she'd have to lie. She's got nothing to gain or lose, while he does. The part I'm having trouble is that I cannot seem to let go of mine and his relationship. No, it wasn't the best, but we've been through so much stuff. I cannot stop loving him as well, doesn't help at all. It's been affecting my mental health greatly, and I keep wondering, why wasn't I good enough? What more could I possibly do? That I must be worthless and ugly if he could cheat on me. I'm going to have a talk with him soon to just say what I feel like needs to be said. Part of me has no idea what to say. The other part of me knows exactly what to say. I just don't know what to do. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Honestly, he's lying. I hate to say it this way, but he's a liar and a cheater. I would not believe this BS story he's telling you. I would genuinely block him and move on with my life. You deserve better. He is 100% responsible for his cheating. Nothing, I repeat, nothing you didn't say or do caused him to cheat. You could have been the most beautiful and perfect girlfriend and he still would have cheated on you because that's who he is. It had nothing to do with you. You deserve better than what he has to offer you. Find someone worthy of your love and who will love and respect you and your relationship. Block him everywhere and don't look back. Get yourself STD/STI tested. Best of luck to you, Tilda. The thing is, she doesn't have any incentive to lie to you, but he does. I, in your shoes, would be inclined to believe what she told you over what he said. Yep, he made a lot of little decisions that led to him cheating, and none of them are related to anything you may or may not have done or said. It is all on him. One thing seems to be constant with cheaters: they will also lie about it. You already know he is cheating. You know he lies. Any more time spent on him is a waste. You can find a much better guy out there. Has nothing to do with you being good enough and everything to do with his lack of morals and respect. I could have cheated on my wife hundreds of times over the last 28 years, but never did. I would not do that to her because I respect and love her more than she could ever imagine. This guy has no respect for you and no chance he has any love for you at all. Get away and find someone that will love and respect you. If I hurt my wife the way this man is hurting you, I think I would feel more pain than she would. The guilt would eat me alive. This man feels no guilt. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.